Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to our first pilot episode of a new show called Romy's Rants. I'm Romy, short form for Romina.
Yes. And I'm Ian, sidekick, short form for just Ian. That's all it is. It's very short.
And this is why he's my sidekick.
Yes, indeed. So, for our first episode, Romy has a topic in mind.
Well, we should tell everybody, what the show's really about.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
The show's going to be, as well, we called it Romy's Rants, and it's about my rants. My rants against the world. I have a lot of things that upset me, annoy me.
Make your day not 100% awesome. And these are all things that I think everybody out there would also agree. These are common things. These are not specific little ranty things that only affect me or you. These are things that happen to everybody every single day. And that's why we want to talk about them.
Yes. Therefore, we created a show called Romy's Rants, featuring Ian.
Choo-choo.
Our first topic, we're going to talk about people. People. Lots of people in this world.
And they all act differently. And they're not always nice. And they're stubborn. And they're insensitive. And they get in other people's way. And other stuff like that too. But, yeah.
Well, people in general, when we were growing up,
I think people were...
people were so much nicer way back in the day.
Right? I totally agree with that.
Yes.
People were nice.
Now you find not nice people, rude people everywhere. And there is just no politeness. There's no, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know. I think people are just in a rush. I don't think people... Yeah, I think everyone's more in a rush. I think life is too fast-paced now. Nobody takes the time for anybody.
And that's the problem. Everybody is always in a rush.
Right? Traffic.
And that's not good.
Traffic. People cutting people off. Road rage. People getting out of cars and yelling at other people. And
well, they're just getting back to people being rude. There's just no nice people out there. You can find a few here and there, but...
there's less of them.
Yes.
Right? Like when you're going into a store and somebody holds the door open for you.
Well, you don't find that most times.
And then when you do, you're all like, oh, wow, thank you so much for holding the door for me. It should just be a thing that people do for each other.
Well, most of them have automatic doors now. They just...
That's not... There's lots of manual doors. I used 4 today.
Yes. Oh, well, at work.
It's the same door.
Going out for lunch.
It's the same door. I opened it 4 times.
Right? Well, most of the places have automatic doors. But yes, you sure enough, on the odd times, you get a person who would open the door for you, which is a really nice thing. But I find that there are less nice people in the world now. They cut in front of you in line. They bump into you. Don't even apologize.
I agree.
That's when Romy starts getting a little angry.
And I think in Canada, we're actually nicer than some other people.
Well, they say Canada... Well, they say Toronto is one of the nicest cities, that we have nice people here in Toronto.
Oh, can I still talk about the opening door thing for a second?
Sure.
No, you know when you hold the door open for somebody and then the other people rush to get in and they take advantage of your door opening?
Yes, and they don't even say thank you.
And then you're holding the door open for 4 people and then you should be at the hotel wearing the little outfits,
uniform?
Just holding the door for everybody.
Right.
Anyways.
Feel like a bellhop.
Bellhop.
Yes. And nobody, says thank you and stuff. And that's when Romy says, "You're welcome," really, really loudly. Show them.
Show them with your loud "you're welcome."
Oh, don't worry. I tell them. But you have people who bump into you and don't even apologize. They cut in front of you, whether you're standing in line somewhere or driving. What is the rush, really? Do you think you're so much cooler just being one car ahead of me because you had to cut me off.
And I bet that person got to their destination like 20 seconds earlier than they should have. It made no difference, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yes, well,
The guy in the
we'll
rush.
save that for another episode.
Okay, true. But still rude in terms of the cutting off.
Nobody says thank you, please, thank you. Nobody has manners these days either. That was the word I was looking for. Manners. Right. Nobody has manners anymore these days.
It's like mayonnaise. But
manners. How do you get manners from manners?
I have no idea. I don't
manners.
know. You know,
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Manners.
Manners on a sandwich.
Right. You're nuts.
I know.
Manners. People don't have manners. They don't say please, thank you, excuse me. That's another thing.
You're welcome.
You say excuse me when you pass in front of somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I say excuse me every time I pass in front of somebody at a grocery store, anywhere. If I'm passing in front of someone, I say excuse me, and I also say it for my sister who never says it as much.
I think I overly excuse me to people. I do it all the time. And even when someone lets me in, like, you know, when you're driving and you want to...
And you do the Forrest Gump wave? Thank you!
I do that, and then I do the thumbs up, and I do it like 3 times. I'm like, thanks, man.
Lieutenant Dan!
Also, Forrest Gump.
Yes, we're a couple of polite people. We do say thank you if someone lets us in.
I agree.
But we drive separately. We don't drive in the same car.
Oh, no, with her ranting, are you crazy? Hell no.
No, we take separate cars.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
But,
yes, in this day and age, we are telling people to... what is going on with my hair? See?
Your hair's being rude. Your hair's being very rude.
Doesn't even say excuse me.
No manners.
In this day and age, we are slowly, day by day, going to change the world and get more nice people out there. We're going to change the way people think about things.
We want people to slow down and appreciate the things around them and appreciate the people around them and just be nicer. Because
being nicer gets you farther in life.
Catch more bees with honey. I can't remember. Now I can't remember it.
Anybody, if they know that saying, catch more bees with honey.
Forget it. Yes. But yeah, people have to take the time to be nice.
Just like Ellen says at the end of every show she does, be kind to one another.
Totally.
And all the people that watch her show and are in the audience, how many of them actually, I think, how many of them are actually kind people?
I don't know.
I think they just go to Ellen for, I don't know, free stuff or something.
I think she's a celebrity and people like watching her.
Yes, well, I love Ellen, of course.
I think it's one thing to listen to somebody and comment on the internet and say that it's great that they're doing better and you want to do better, but you have to act on it. I don't know what my point of reference was. But it's one thing to say, that's true, I should be nicer, and it's another thing to actually be nicer. Mm-hmm. I guess that's my point. And people to really need to make an effort. It takes an effort to be nice. It takes effort to say thank you or stop what you're doing and hold the door for somebody, or just think about...
Do one good deed at least. Do a good deed at least once a day or something?
Or 45 times a day. That's way better. Once a day is a good start, though. I think everyone should do one good deed a day. Absolutely. I totally agree.
That's a start. And then you can jump to 2 good deeds a day and 3.
Before you know it, you're good deeding all day long. You just... deeds all over the place.
You know, I try to be nice everywhere I go.
I think you're actually.
Hold the door for people.
I think you're usually
let them walk ahead of me.
And you're usually very successful at being nice. Always.
Well, I try. I try to be nice. I try to let people in when I'm driving. Depends. If you're being an ass and you just want to cut in front of me, try to squeeze yourself in there, then yeah. No,
sometimes you have to throw it back a little bit. I agree with that.
Throw what back?
Like, if they're going to be an ass to you, you be an ass back to them a little bit. Because
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. Just like when somebody's being rude to you.
Yeah.
Bitch, watch out, because I can be 100 times more ruder.
But
Is that
sometimes to be
ruder.
ruder.
Ruder?
Yes.
I could be 100 times more rude than you. So
but
better watch out.
sometimes you can combat rudeness with kindness. And even though they're being a little bit rude, you can
Kill him with kindness. There's another
kill
saying.
them with kindness. Right, that's the saying.
But how far does that really work?
It depends.
Kill him with kindness.
I don't know. Maybe it depends on the situation.
You're being so rude to me, and I'm just going to stand here and smile and take it because I'm better than you.
I love the
and
fact-
I'm going to kill it with kindness.
I love
Bitch,
the-
get the frick out of my way, okay?
I love the fact you call me names. Thank you. I'm going to internalize that and think about it later. I know.
There's no need to be rude, but we are just telling people to see. I don't know. It's so hard because the cost of living, your house, your condo is so expensive. Both parents have to work.
So now we're talking.
Get home
So
late.
now we're talking about
No,
why.
it goes back to raising your children properly. That's when you start teaching at a young age manners and to be kind to people.
That's true, but do you think maybe people are also more stressed out now and that's part of it too? Like, you know what I mean? Like, life feels faster than when we were growing up. Maybe because we were kids, but...
And nothing cost that
But that's
so
what
much when we were growing up.
I think people are also, like, working more hours, they're sitting in more traffic for longer, and then that's...
Wasn't I just saying that?
Probably. I'm sure you... Yes.
I said both parents have to work, they get home late, they gotta cook dinner. When do you actually have time to...
Raise your kids?
Well, not raise them, but teach them.
But even for adults, that crazier lifestyle is probably making people a little bit more grumpy too. I think people are also just in a bad mood more because life is just kind of shittier.
Stressful? Very stressful.
Yeah, it's just not...
It's the same thing all the time, work and home, home and work.
I know. And traffic is like horrible. Commute times are bad. Everyone's sitting in traffic for longer.
Cooking, doing dishes, putting dishes away, laundry.
More responsibilities at work and higher unemployment and less job security and all that. And sometimes you have to understand that people are just stressed out. But that's not an excuse to be rude.
Yes.
Right?
No matter how hectic life is, please, let's start teaching our next generation here of kids proper manners and your please and thank yous. Does nobody watch Sesame Street anymore? Do they not teach this on Sesame Street anymore?
They do. But I think you're right. I think manners at home was a way bigger deal back in the day. Like the importance of saying please and thank you and like may I please be excused from the table, all that stuff. I don't think families practice that anymore.
No.
I think kids just like put their stuff
This
down.
is how everybody is now.
And
Let me grab my phone just in case. This is how everybody is now.
Yeah, see?
Or on their computers.
Excuse me. You're being rude. We're doing a show.
Yeah. Well, this is life. This is why nobody has any manners because we're like this all the time.
That's a whole other episode.
That's a whole other episode. We'll get to that
phone
after.
Use.
Yes, that might be our next episode.
Technology stuff.
Phones.
Things here all the time. Yes, that's bad.
Yes. We are just in our pilot episode telling everybody to please remember your manners, say your please and thank yous, be kind to one another. Well, I don't want to steal Ellen's logo, but be nice to one another. You know? Hold the door for someone.
How about be kind to others?
Be kind to others. See, you're so smart. Not just a pretty face.
Ellen can't go after that trademark. Sorry, Ellen.
Not just a pretty face.
A little bit different. A little bit.
Very smart. Yes. What was it? Be kind
to others.
Be kind to others. That's our new slogan. Let's write that down because I'm going to forget. Be kind to others.
What you put in your phone?
Excuse me, I don't hold my phone as much as a lot of other people do.
You're right.
I hold my phone. I'm not on my phone all the time.
You know why?
Why?
Well, I don't want to get into it, but I think the generation younger than us is way more addicted to their phones. Not to say that our age group isn't, but I think like the younger kids are way more like just absorbed in it and like But that's a whole different topic. I'm not going to go there now.
Yeah, that might be next week's topic.
Yeah.
Phones.
Phones.
Cell phones.
Not just for talking anymore, are they?
No. So everybody out there, thanks if you're, tuned in, if you're browsing YouTube and come across this Romy's Rants channel. Thanks for tuning in. And once again, just be nice to people. If you're nice to someone, they'll be nice to you.
True.
That sounds like, those commercials back in the day, The More You Know. Did you ever see that?
The more you know, the more you grow.
With the star that went flying across
the
the
star
tape,
that
The
went
More
across.
You Know. That was our generation.
That was like late 70s or late 80s.
That was
Mid 80s?
90s, wasn't
90s?
it?
I don't know. I can't keep track. All the music's changed these days. I don't understand anything.
It's not music. It wasn't
I was just going into an old person grumpy thing.
All right, everybody. Thank you again for tuning in, and we're going to sign off. What was the slogan?
Be kind to others.
Be kind to... Wasn't it be nice to others?
No, wait. What is Ellen's?
Be kind...
To one another?
Be kind to one another.
So, we said be kind to others.
Okay.
Or be nice to others. I like kind better. Kind is more like a... I don't know. Just be kind and nice to others.
Just be kind and nice to others.
Perfect. Even better.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, we really got to write that one down. Until next time, everyone. I'm Romina.
And I'm Ian.
See you next time.